Vanguard, I'm loving the energy. Let's move these chairs and open this pit up. Now, I love music. I'm actually a musician, but I think you know your music career is going really well when stand-up comedy sounds like a good idea. Anyone else here a walking disappointment to their parents? Welcome to the next 10 minutes of why my mom wishes I was an accountant. Growing up was awesome. Where I used to live, there used to be barred windows everywhere. And I didn't really know how to appreciate those until one day my brother really upset my mom. And if you know anything about the Mexican culture, you know that there's a fear instilled in you of the chancla and the cinturón. And for those of you that aren't aware, that's the mighty wrath of the Mexican mama, okay? So I don't know exactly what he did, but he's running around. You just sit there and take him at this point, because she grabs him and tosses him, and all I see is a body in slow motion going towards the window. But luckily the bars were there to catch him. And cradle him, just like motherhood should, you know? But that's what it was like growing up in the hood, all right? I was born in Linwood, raised in Compton, North Long Beach. I know, I'm dripping in the hood, all right? It comes naturally. But growing up there, just like your typical sperm donor, you know, or I mean, my dad, he taught me a few valuable lessons. The first one was he was a black belt in karate, taekwondo, and tang soo do. He made sure that we're the deadliest kids in the neighborhood, you know? The second thing he ever taught me, though, which I think is the most valuable, is how to properly cut and package cocaine. You get to be really good at math, excelled in the 3rd grade. Best year of my school career. But the second thing that he ever taught, because you know what's going to help you in a drug deal gone bad the most? Karate chops, ping, ping, ping. Seen a bullet cut right in half. Yeah? Best weapon against a switchblade? Karate kick. They don't even see it coming. Yeah? But Oscar, what if they know karate? Then you just know more karate than them. It's pretty simple hood shit, guys. But the third lesson that he taught me was probably the most important. And it's how to treat women. So what you do is you find a girl, right? You pump her with 2 kids before she's 17. And then you leave. That's my dad. But you're moving on in life, right? So you find another girl, you marry her, her sister moves in, you impregnate the sister, because you got to keep the family close. You already abandoned one family, you can't do it twice. You can do it more than twice. Well, my name is Oscar Manuel Herrera Lopez, but for most of you, you just heard me say Carlos. It was actually the first nickname that I ever got here in Oklahoma. But despite its shortcomings, I've had a lot of great first times here. The first time I ever drove a car. First time I ever had sex. Life is getting better, you know? First time I ever tried ecstasy. Oklahoma, it was a great 16th birthday. By some of the nods, I think some of you were there with me. Y'all be wild in here in Oklahoma. I didn't know. It's crazy stuff. But I decided, you know what? I gotta start moving on with my life. I gotta progress, I gotta do better. So I bought a house here in Tulsa. And actually the best part of Tulsa, they just recently renamed it Hope Valley. For some of you that don't know, that's a very luxurious 61st in Peoria. very safe 6'1" is now Hope Valley. Like, I hope I don't get stabbed today. I hope my neighbor doesn't try to sell me the same gold chain for the 3rd time this week. I was hoping, we had the floods recently. I was hoping that the floods would take care of the area. We're this close. Kidding. But just like myself, I hope they get to move out soon, My dad's advice has been working really well. I'm actually still single. And I used to be on Tinder, Bumble, someone was talking about that. I deleted it not because I found somebody, but just because I wanted to bring it back like old school, be old fashioned, be a gentleman, and disappoint women in person, face to face. Oh my gosh. But the thing about being single is you gotta start thinking about things that you didn't have to do before. Like, think about safe sex, right? Who wants to wear a condom?